Good morning, Cypress Village residents, and welcome again to Virtual Coffee Chat. Today is June 10th, Friday. This is Ty Morgan, Executive Director, and we are glad to have all of you out there in the village watching today's episode. Stay tuned. There's a lot of information that we're going to share to keep our residents updated as usual, and I will wrap it up with a few bullet points of my own and wishing some happy birthday wishes to our residents out there in Cypress Village. Enjoy today's episode. See you soon.
Hello, Cypress Village. This is Laurel Mundell, your Director of Administrative Services. We had a few topics come up this week in various resident leadership meetings, so I just wanted to touch on each one briefly, but there will be more information in print in the administrative newsletter that will come out next week. So for starters, trash bins out in the houses. Yes, those do need to stay out of sight. So please store them either in your garage, or if you don't have room in your garage, behind a bush or some planting that's tall enough to cover them. But they should not be stored where it's visible. And they should not be left out on the street for days on end. They're allowed to go out the night before a pickup at 5 p.m. and then they must be removed back to their storage location promptly after trash removal. Gardening plots. We do have gardening plots available. I believe we're still going to Mary Broxma for any garden plots if you're interested. But we must be mindful that the front of our houses, even at equity houses, must still maintain the uniform appearance of all of our other houses. We will put that policy from the indentures in the resident newsletter for clarification. But if you do have your own gardening pots or plantings, please have those relocated to the backyard so that the front maintains that same consistent visibility across campus. One other thing to consider is in the event of emergency, please have a plan B. So if you are your spouse or a loved one's primary caregiver in your house, we should always have someone within driving distance that would be able to come in the event you are absent. So if you do not have family in the area, then consider a neighbor. If you have not signed up for Innovative Home Services, please reach out to Amy Batchelor and consider having a caregiver placed in your home. At the very least, if you are signed up for services and you know you have something upcoming, it'll be very easy to then work with the IHS team to schedule a caregiver or companion to come to the house for your loved one. If you have any questions, see our healthcare navigator, Susan McLean, and she will be able to guide you in the right direction. I've had some residents ask about closed captioning for Coffee Chat. And actually, if you're watching on YouTube right now, there should be a little button somewhere around under here that says CC. If you click on that, that will play closed captioning for you from YouTube. If you're watching through the app, that would be an option there. If you're watching on your TV, then try your remote to turn on the closed captioning there, and then you should be good to go. The elevator screens that I mentioned, I believe in last week's Coffee Chat, have been reconnected to the internet. So all that information that you see on the screens will be current now. So everything that Lisa, Drew has been doing behind the scenes and Julia to get those events and announcements updated will now be reflected properly. So apologies for that. They did their part. It was just a technical glitch on our side where it wasn't showing the accurate information. I want to speak a little bit about Culture Committee. This month we're focusing on activities, community life services, making sure we're showing them some appreciation. I know that many people think of them primarily as the party planners. They're the ones that make events happen, have all sorts of activities going on around campus, but there is so much more to the role than just the events that you see. And it's very easy, since they're the face of the events, for if a technical glitch goes wrong, or if dining forgets to order something, or housekeeping misses a setup sheet, Bluetooth speakers randomly decide to stop working, it looks like it's activities who are to blame. And they're always at the brunt of those kinds of situations, unfortunately. So it's a hard job, and it's wonderful that we have somebody as excited, energetic, and passionate about the role as Lisa Drew in this position. She's in her short time, she's only been with us for 2 months. She has done so much already. If you haven't noticed her newsletters, she has residents editing those and looking at those a week before the start of the new month. She's been getting those out on time, which is awesome. She and Julia have been helping out various departments all around campus. They touch each department in a different way when it comes to planning an event or reserving a space, making sure all of the logistics are worked out for whatever's going on. And keep in mind that they're doing all this with a third of their department gone. They still are waiting on that third assistant position that will be filled by my concierge eventually. Melinda's going to be scooting on over. But in the meantime, they're still down that third person in their office, which is a huge deal when you've only got 2 out of 3 of your department there. So I just want to keep that in mind. Sometimes reservation policies, especially right now with many staffing concerns outside of restaurants or various event venues, they are struggling with staffing just like we have seen with our community. And so policies have changed, reservations have changed. They've had to become a little bit tighter and less lenient with number of people that they take on. And often that's news to us. So just keep that in mind and be patient as she's still learning the community. I mean, it's a beast of a place and so many residents to take on, so many things to learn. And I think she's doing an incredible job. So since this is Culture Committee's Department of the Month to focus on, I just want to make sure everybody make sure they feel the love, gives them a nice pat on the back. Additionally, I want to mention, in light of Culture Committee, we focus a lot on the number of hires that we're making, how we're going about recruiting, and our retention rates. So great news, in the month of May, we made 51 hires. That is an incredible number, and it's awesome. It's like staggering to see that many new people onboarding and processing. It's a lot of new people to train, and it's a lot of logistics there, making sure they feel acclimated and included. So that's part of what Culture Committee does, making sure we make those special touches to each and every person. Additionally, retention is improving. We saw a drastic drop in turnover from March until now, present day. I think I only had 2 people on my last term report that I had to remove access. So that's incredible. And that is a testament to the culture that they feel here. There are so many places right now where people can choose to work. And when they choose Cypress Village, we want to show them why they made the right decision, why this is the best place that they could be working, and why they're a part of something bigger than just a place to work. So we look so much to the residents to make sure the culture that we're providing as coworkers is a comfortable, happy, positive place. Keep that in mind, residents, that you have a lot to do with that as well. So be kind, be gentle, be patient, be positive. What is there to be thankful for today? Just think about that and make sure that you're spreading more positivity than negativity. And also be mindful of who hears you too, because every time that you talk over a dining room table or at an event or an activity, there's staff around. And if they hear the negativity, then what happens? They start to think negatively. So anyway, I think you're all doing a great job because like I said, retention is on the up and up. So keep it up, stay positive, stay happy, and I will see you around the village.
Hi, good morning everybody. Susan McLean here. It is Friday. Hope everybody's day is off to a wonderful start. And I just have a few updates to give you. We have our Parkinson's support group that meets Tuesday, June 14th at 3 o'clock in the Assisted Living Theater Room. And that is not only for assisted living residents, but that is open to independent living residents and anybody who would like to attend. And then also next Wednesday, June 15th, we have Donuts for Dads presented by Guardian Pharmacy on Wednesday from 9 to 1. And not only are they here on Wednesdays, but Guardian is now here on Mondays as well. So if you have any questions about your prescriptions or want to talk to Guardian Pharmacy about how they deliver medications, stop in the Wellness Center on Monday or Wednesday from 9 to 1. And this Wednesday, the delivery from Guardian Pharmacy will be for Tower B. And also, Guardian also provides some over-the-counter medications if you're in need. And they also carry the rapid test. So if you're wanting to see if you're COVID positive, and you don't want to wait for using our lab, which is 48 to 72 hours, you can stop in on Mondays or Wednesdays and purchase a rapid test from Guardian Pharmacy. And also, next Thursday, we will be having the Stay Well lecture. And it will be our on-site dermatology with summer sun and skin health. And they will be providing some light refreshments as well. So you'll need to turn in your RSVP to activity so we can put you down on the list. And also, if you've been feeling a little unstable or feel like you might not have your balance right where it needs to be, we are doing balance testing in our outpatient therapy on the first floor of the D Tower. They are actually doing a presentation in Egret Hall on Thursday on June 16th from 1 to 3. So you are more than welcome to call outpatient therapy and get tested and test your balance and be the best balanced person you can be. And let's see, what else do we have for you? We also, today, we will be doing COVID booster shots in the OMR. If you forgot about that and you didn't schedule an appointment, stop by anyway. I'm sure we can squeeze you in and get that booster for you. And also, if you missed my hurricane prep talk on Tuesday or Thursday, I have some pamphlets available in the Wellness Center for hurricane prep that I printed out from the city of Jacksonville, as well as our hurricane prep from Cypress Village. So be sure you can stop by the Wellness Center and pick that up. And if you need to register for a special needs shelter, if we were to evacuate, then we have those forms available as well. Fill those out and I can fax those over and get you a reservation at the special needs shelter. We also have remote patient monitoring by our telehealth clinic up on D250. If you would like to sign up and take part of the study for hypertension, helping monitor your high blood pressure, they will have pop-up clinic on Wednesday in the train lobby starting at 9 o'clock. So you can stop by and talk to Sally, who runs the telehealth clinic up on D250, and many members of the team will be there and they can talk to you and let you know everything that they can do to help you control your blood pressure. And I think I have covered it all. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend and I will see you around the village.
Hello, I'm Katrina Richter. I'm one of the occupational therapists here at Cypress Village. I cover occupational therapy and outpatient as well as the healthcare center. And today I'd like to talk about myofascial release. It's a type of therapy, it's a manual treatment and mostly used for pain. It can be used for tons of other issues, however, pain is the primary use. I have a little guy to kind of help me demonstrate. So if we can imagine that this is a normal person's body, our fascia system is under the skin, wrapped around the muscles, surrounding the bones, in between everything. So if you could imagine using when you're cutting chicken and you pull the skin up and you have that white see-through stuff, that is fascia. So when you have an injury, or if you have trauma related to aging process, if you had an incision, if you have a repetitive motion that has caused changes to your body, that change in one area could affect any other part of the body. So if you can imagine a sweater, you have a pull in your sweater here. So you could imagine if you have an injury here in your chest, would you have pain here? You might, but you could also have pain in your lower back. You can have headaches, you could have jaw pain. So it can be a complex issue where the treatment might be referred for back pain, but the treatment might also include treatment on your stomach, your shoulders, your upper back, wherever I find a restriction. So the treatment is non-invasive. It cannot hurt anybody. It's just a taking of that too tight tissue and working it so that that tissue is spread and it can glide. So the whole point is to get the tissue moving and gliding. So if you can see my arm, I can pull my skin and it moves. There's no restrictions here. Now, if I had a restriction, I try to pull, it would be tight like too tight carpet, and I wouldn't be able to pick it up. So on the assessment, I'll find those areas that are tight, we'll look, we'll find, we'll identify, then we'll just find a treatment plan that works for you. So if this is something that sounds like you have chronic pain, you haven't had a lot of relief from traditional therapies, even if traditional exercise inflames your pain, this is a treatment where you basically are forced to relax and I assess your tissue and treat your tissue. So it can be a good option for chronic pain that has been failed in other areas of practice. So if you're looking to reduce pain, if you're looking to improve posture, if you're looking to improve function, these are some things that myofascial release would be fantastic for. So if this sounds interesting and you'd like to hear more about it, or if you already know this is for you, you can get your doctor to send a referral for occupational therapy. It can be done by physical therapy, it could be done by a massage therapist, but here at Cypress Village, I'm the only practicing therapist, so it would be occupational therapy. You can call the outpatient number at 223-9111 or swing by the office, it's down by the Wellness Center, and I look forward to talking to you about it.
Hi, I'm Sue Michelson. The Visual Arts Group is proud to present the Art from the Heart silent auction to raise money for the victims of the war in Ukraine. Flyers and a catalog have been sent out to you, and hopefully you've received them by now. Our local artists have been busy putting their hearts into creating beautiful items for this auction. Now it's your turn to show your support for the brave people of Ukraine. All proceeds of the auction will be sent to Doctors Without Borders, a well-respected organization that's active and engaged in the Ukraine. We hope that you will find items, or several, that you can use as gifts for yourself or friends or family. Members of the Visual Arts Group will be standing by to help you if you have any questions or concerns. Remember, the bidding will start in a week, next Wednesday and Thursday, and then Thursday at 4. Winning bids will be announced immediately at our wine and winners party in the main lobby. So let's come together and make this a very special event. Bidding for the is competitive, friendly, and fun. Be as generous as you can. It's for an important cause. If you would like, you can always just make a financial donation. Checks should be made out to Doctors Without Borders. So thank you.
Hi everyone, and welcome to another week of Coffee Chat. Ben here in Middleton's Dining, actually during service. Wanted to show you one of our new tools that we've gotten to be able to monitor our temperatures on our service line. So as you can see here, I'm actually monitoring the mashed potatoes right now. They're at 171 degrees, and I'm going to come over and show you. I have a monitoring system for the entire Middleton's dining area, and we're going to continue to use it. And hopefully we can see if we do have any weak points in our temperature system and keeping the food hot. One of the things that's important that they do is they stir the food up that you saw her do, assuring that all the items on the bottom where the heat is most retained are coming up and being used and served. This is the system that we're using. It's a wireless system, and we're able to actually look at this on our phones and monitor multiple units at one time. So if this does work out for us, we're looking forward to getting a few more and being able to do it throughout the entire operation. A couple of other important things that we do here at our service line is we have a plate warmer, and talking with the staff and ensuring that when they're taking these plates out, they're warm. Now, not hot, but at least warm to the touch, because as you know, it is important that hot food be served on hot plates. And then also, as we move over to our server chafing dish, I'm going to show you one of the techniques that I've been educating our staff on. So as you can see, there's a lot of steam coming out. Thank you so much. Yeah, the soups are good. Thank you. So as I move this down, you'll be able to see that the water level, it's important that it touches the bottom of the pan. This ensures, again, a lot of heat and a lot of transfer of that heat into the actual foods. So just wanted to show you all a couple of things that we're doing here at Cypress Village to ensure that food comes out hot, is delivered hot, served hot, and you're able to eat it hot. So thank you again for your time. Looking forward to serving you all in the future, and have a great afternoon and enjoy your coffee chat.
Good morning, Cypress Village residents. It's Brianne from the business office. I was just coming on here real quick to let you guys know that we will be placing a memorial brick order soon. So if you would like to get one, just come by the business office and you can fill out one of these order forms. It'll ask you who's it for and what you want to put on the brick. The bricks are $100 a piece and can be made by check or cash, and they are due no later than Wednesday, June 15th. And if you guys need anything at all, just please give me a call at 904-807-6273. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Good morning, villagers. Happy Friday. Lisa, your CLS director here with a few brief updates. One, Melinda, the kind and helpful Melinda from the concierge desk is going to be moving to the CLS department. As soon as they can find and train her replacement, she'll be coming on board to help us, and we're very excited to have her. Second, trivia. Contrary to rumors going around, trivia is not canceled. It's on a hiatus for June while we figure out a way to move forward that'll be good for everyone. And thanks to the help of Lindsay, dining room manager, we've hired a professional trivia hoster. We haven't worked out all the details, but he will begin in July. And then last, a mea culpa. Yes, I did schedule Don Minyard and Steve Chapman on the wrong dates. Don will be here next week, the 14th, and Steve Chapman will be here on the 21st. So all of you who were there Tuesday night, I want to give a big thank you to John Oberho, Laverne Kath, and Elizabeth Woolley. We turned the evening into a really fun sing-along. So John played the piano, we put the lyrics up on the screen, and we had a really nice time. And that's what I love about Cypress Village. I'll see you around campus.
Good morning, everybody. Happy coffee chat. A couple updates from the maintenance department. The fountain out in the main lake, I know it's down. He's supposed to be here on Thursday to fix it. As of filming as right now, they haven't shown up, but they are expected this afternoon. That also leads into the well on Middleton Park East and the odd numbers of William Davis. They are out right now, and the same technician that fixes the pump works on the well, so they'll be here today, hopefully, to get that taken care of. Keep you updated on that, especially the well. With as dry as we are, I don't think I've ever seen the lake this low, or at least it's been a long time. Tree Amigos survey, please go onto your Survey Monkey or out in the text message and fill that out. I think they've been doing a great job. I know there's some complaints out there, but if I don't know the complaints, we can't work on them. Going with the mulch that they said they would be done last week, but I believe they still have at least another 3 days to go. And that's Myrica and Gordonia, the biggest lackers so far. The locker room, the men's locker room and the pool shower, one of the showers is down and we have to jackhammer the wall. We'll be doing that in the next couple days. So it'll be about a week and that should be fixed. Good news is the brass locks are here in Jacksonville. They should be delivered to us on Monday or Tuesday. And by the end of next week, we'll be out putting them in for you. We got 15 of them, so that, according to the list, that's 2 extra. So hopefully everything goes good. And on a down note, concrete, I can't get it. All right, I've called 4 companies just this week trying to get somebody to come out and quote it, and they told me it'd be 6 to 8 weeks before they could pour anything. So we're still trying our best. There's a hardener that then people can't get right now, and then the demand is so high, which I'm not sure why, but we are working on it. You'll see the spray painted concrete where the people have, where we've made it so that you don't trip on it, or at least you can see it so you don't trip on it. And as soon as we can get the concrete, we will. So have a great weekend. Thank you.
Hi Cypress Village, I am Jessica. I am the esthetician here. I'm here on Mondays and I'm here in the wellness clinic. I just wanted to show you some of our products here and my machine and let you know some of the things that I'm doing here. Here is also our bed area with a new headrest. It's super comfortable for you. And I just wanted to show you, this is our hydrofacial machine, which I'm able to do all kinds of awesome procedures for you. We are doing facials, we're doing microdermabrasion, I'm doing skin peels, which just help remove any of those dark spots on your skin that we get from the sun. And I just wanted to let you know that I have menus here in the wellness clinic, so come by and pick one up. I'm also doing free consultations and would love to meet you. We do just have to make an appointment for a consultation, but otherwise I would love to meet you. Have a great Friday.
Hello, I am bringing to you a laundry update. On Friday, June 17th, we will be having a laundry lost and found in the train lobby from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. So if you're missing any of your laundry items, you still haven't received your items, come and stop by the train lobby and give us a description of your items, and then we will locate them.
All right, I hope everybody's enjoying today's episode. I'm sure you are. I just had a couple points that I wanted to share with our residents before we conclude today's episode and get on to happy birthdays. One of which is on Tuesday of next week, we have our community meeting here in Egret Hall. It's going to be at 10 a.m. If you can make it, please join us. If you can't, feel free to tune in on channel 267, and you can catch it via live simulcast as well there. But we always like to see our residents in person, so we hope to see everybody there. The agenda cannot be shared at this time because we're still working on that with resident council and hope to finalize it this afternoon. But as always, we want to share what's going on with our resident advisory committees, as well as some management updates. So please stay tuned for that. Next item on my list is the liquor license. I had a couple conversations in passing with residents over the course of the last week. So I thought it would be something worthwhile to give residents an update on and discuss, because what I had heard, between both conversations was that some residents are concerned that the alcohol expense that we are incurring now is going to be somehow transferred to the residents in some way, shape, or form. I want all residents to know that is not the case. How that is working, to give you the specific details, is all of the liquor expense that is incurred by the community, and that's not just Cypress Village, is tallied at the end of each month. And that tally is provided and submitted on a separate GL, general ledger line, to Life Care Services. And Life Care Services home office is paying that to our owners, Health Peak, at the end of every month to cover the cost. Another concern that I heard in conversations were that this is something that is at the community level. This is something that myself and my administration are not handling. That is 100% false as well. This is something we have no control over. All of the submissions to the state of Florida for the new license were handled centralized out of Des Moines, Iowa. So everything that we convey to you is simply a conveyance of information that they provide us. At this time, we do not have any idea specifically as to when the license will be reinstated and in effect. They are hoping that it's going to be sometime during the summer, at least by the end of summer. But at this point, we still do not have any clear, concise date by which the license will be intact. So please understand that everything that we tell you weekly or as needed is the most current and up-to-date information we have. So that's the liquor license. Our administrative newsletter, the Cypress News, will be going out next week as well. It will have a very detailed page, if not more, in regards to the dining room reopening schedule. And so stay tuned for that. Please keep a lookout for that next week. And I do ask residents that they please adhere to the current interim dining dress policy, as there have been a few concerns and complaints that have been voiced to us about improper dress code. So please refer to the dress code for specifics related to that. And, in the very near future, once we reopen, we are going to update our handbook, our dress code policies, and anything that has not been updated over the past couple of years throughout the pandemic that we are going to solidify and move forward with on a general basis. Last but not least, COVID-19. Unfortunately, we are seeing a spike in cases here at Cypress Village. Currently, we have, that we're aware of, 2 independent living residents that have the virus. Both are in recovery. I don't know exactly how both are doing, but as far as I know, it's not critical, which is great news. We also have 5 residents in our healthcare center that have COVID as well. All are very stable, either mild to moderate symptoms or no symptoms. So we feel comfortable that they're going to recover well as well. There are none in assisted living and memory care. But as a county in Duval County, the percentage of confirmed cases has spiked up to right around 18%. That is quite high. It's in the danger range. So we do ask residents that we are not going to mandate masks again in independent living or community-wide. We do just ask you to social distance when possible, remain safe, wash your hands, use standard precautions to keep yourselves and others safe at this time. So for COVID, that's where we are currently. Hope to see that on the decrease here as well with the boosters and all of the immunized residents and staff. And with that, we're going to wrap it up with birthday wishes to our residents. Let's see if we have anybody out there on the 10th who is a birthday villager. And we do. We have one. We have Miss Loretta Smith. Her birthday is today. Happy birthday, Loretta. Tomorrow, we've got one of my longtime friends, Miss Pam Tomlinson. Pam, happy birthday to you on the 11th. On the 12th, we've got 2 birthday villagers. We've got Mr. Clyde Murray. Sorry, Clyde. And also Eleanor Corbett. Happy birthday, Eleanor. On Monday the 13th, we've got a few birthday villagers out there. We've got Miss Marion Gregory, Marilyn Janitis, and Miss Margene Marr. Happy birthday to you 3 ladies on the 13th. On the 14th, one of our new residents, Miss Marcia Green. Happy birthday to you, Marcia, on the 14th. And on the 15th, we've got Mrs. Donna Thomas, Harvey Coonan, and Justin Hahnemann. Happy birthday to you 3 on the 15th. And we're going to wrap it up on the 16th, which is next Thursday, and that's Mary Lou Collins, Herb Miller, and Mary Sue Pike. Happy birthday to you 3 next Thursday. Residents, that's going to wrap it up for Coffee Chat this week. I wish everybody a happy Friday, a great weekend, and God bless to all, and look forward to seeing you around the village. Bye-bye.